We got the truck back. That was a joy. Had to steal it back, I guess, repo it.
He is nasty. The nastiest person I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, the truck was down. Had to put 3 gallons of oil in it until it even touched the dipstick. Oil everywhere. The reefer unit on the trailer that was attached to it was leaking oil everywhere. Fenders are junk. A couple tires are down to cords. Windshield on the passenger side is shattered, which that happened to me on the way home. Side dump dropped an oversized rock. But the inside, yeah, moldy, whatever you want to call it.
Moldy clothes, moldy towels. The inside of it stinks. You open the fridge and it smells like there's death in there. 6 garbage bags of garbage we pulled out.
We filled up the dumpster with the garbage.
He's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
But
it's no wonder he stayed in a hotel. You can't live in that.
No, yeah, like there was milk bottles or jugs in there that the milk was like turning clear.
Yeah, they were behind the seats. Like he made no attempt to even put them in the fridge. His full gallon milk sitting behind the seat.
Yeah, you touched the bottle and it didn't like expand
like
and blow
vapored.
up. But yeah, I don't know. But it's like the smell was coming through the freaking milk jug, and between the piss smell and piss bottles and then the milk, oh my God, it was bad. I had to drive all the way back with the freaking windows down. But they found it in Council Bluffs at Sapp Brothers. Actually, it was a shop kid that worked there. And the photo that I had posted on Facebook of him posing in front of the truck the first night he had the truck, it was actually that kid that called us. So the whole thing kind of made full circle. So yeah, they found the stolen license plate out of the truck. The authorities got that. And then he left the driver's side door unlocked. He took the keys. We tried hot wiring it. Then we figured out he pulled fuses out of it. But still nothing, trying to hotwire or whatever. So we ended up going and getting an ignition the next morning because he never showed up overnight with the truck just sitting. So he must have been out with some friends or whatever he did. But so yeah, that was a pain in the butt. What 3 hours to get the ignition switch in there because you can't access it. There's too many wires in there. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but we have one switch panel is just hanging on the ground because I had to pull that one down, in which it took both of us just to get the bolts out to get that switch panel down because the wires went unplugged from the back of that one and I couldn't get them to. So it was a nightmare.
Yep.
We got there about 11 o'clock at night, worked on until 4 in the morning, and then we had to get back up at 7:30 to go to O'Reilly's, and we had to park across the parking lot. We were not sleeping very well because we kept peeking out the windows to see if he was back or anything like that, or if the truck was still there. So
you know how it is. Every time you hear a little noise, you're like, oh, then you gotta look. You know, not that there's 100 other truckers there too, but
right.
Paranoid, I suppose.
Yeah, so we got the new ignition in it, got it fired up. Got it unhooked, got a hold of the trucking company that actually owned the trailer that he was leased onto, and you know, that guy, he didn't know what he was doing basically. He hired Chris on, he's a realtor and started a trucking company apparently like 3 years ago, and he knew nothing about trucking and whatnot, but Chris never gave him a clear driver's license, which we found out he doesn't even have a driver's license, nor obviously a CDL. Told the guy he had his own authority, so he was running under his own numbers and didn't need to have his insurance. So the guy literally had no information on Chris and was just sitting here booking him loads, letting him pull his trailer. So screw up on that guy too.
Yep.
But yeah, now we got to get this thing cleaned out. It's, like I said, absolutely disgusting, and we got to figure out where we're going from here because
I don't want to sit in here.
we don't want it sitting here in case he comes back looking for it because he knows our address and stuff, but
everyone does. We own a business. We're easy to find.
So, you know, we're going to get this thing cleaned out. But, yeah, the cops told us that the truck's ours. Anything in it's ours. So we took off. We threw it all away and took off. So he's got no clothes, no nothing.
Whatever you have with him that night, that's it.
That's it. So then he's all getting over my mom on Facebook on Messenger saying, bring my effing truck back, and really, you steal all my stuff and whatever. And I was just kind of laughing. It's just
we're pieces of shit, and he's calling the cops on us. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I was hoping he was going to call the cops, because if he called the cops and want to file a report, he'd be put in handcuffs. But we got our monkey. We got a little monkey trying to get in the truck.
Hey, you. Say hi.
But yeah.
Yeah. Hairball.
Truck's back, but I am also driving for another guy, driving his trucks, hauling beans, so that's kind of a different adjustment for me, I guess.
You are such a fatty.
Home every night, though. It's just running from elevator to elevator or something like that, so I'm home every night. Still
which I
long days.
really like.
Still long days. On the road by 6:30 in the morning, and most nights I'm not pulling back in the driveway till about 7. So still long days, but it is nice sleeping in your own bed at night. But all right, we're gonna get after this thing, and we'll kind of show you what the inside looks like a little bit. It's
so much better than it was.
we should have we should have grabbed the camera.
I wish you could smell through the camera. That would be amazing, for you guys. But
That would just be punishment.
unfortunately, you're just gonna have to take our words for that.
But we do have it pretty much cleaned out. We got all the garbage out and all the stuff out. So now we're just gonna vacuum it and start wiping stuff down. And
The floor is so sticky that I was wearing my Hey Dudes because they're comfortable to travel in, right? And the floor is so sticky. I picked my foot up and my shoe stayed on the ground. My foot came out of it. That's not okay.
yeah, it's bad. But
You went down.
yeah, so it's 99% better than what it was already when we picked the truck up. But yeah, we'll show you that here in a little bit.
Nice sticky corner.
There's the Gorilla Glue on the windshield from all his phone mounts. You got this one Gorilla Glued on. Gorilla Glued there.
Broken windshield.
Broken windshield. But he installed a nice CB. I like his installation of stuff and stereo. Yeah, he should have.
He does good work.
He should have been an automotive technician or something. Does like custom stereo work, because he knows how to do this
He
stuff.
broke the bunk.
Yeah, he broke the bunk.
So this thing just kind of hangs.
Yeah, he just uses the gas shock as a kickstand, I guess.
Which is what I was doing too, so it doesn't hit me in
And
the
the
head.
fridge is.
Ooh, don't open that right now. That's chicken.
It's still frozen. It's still frozen down. Don't worry. It'll be all right. The floor.
Babe, why did you open that? I told you not to open that.
But yeah, this stuff is all just everything. There wasn't anywhere to even stand in here.
It's all just packed full.
It's,
He broke all these drawers.
broke the lights. You know,
These
these
drawers
are broke.
can't even get that one open anymore. It's just, oh
no.
man.
The fridge is dripping into it.
We'll get a towel for that.
Oh yeah, that smells nummy. You hungry?
I told you not to open it.
Want some chicken Alfredo now?
Blech.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Brought spray.
You brought spray.
I brought spray, fabric spray out with us.
Yeah, that's gonna.
We're gonna use the whole bottle.
But yeah, and then that's all falling down to the panel for the top of the bunk.
Good news. Found a dime.
Oh, recouping some of our losses.
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, but didn't you find a sticky quarter here a little while ago?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Sticky quarter. Stuck down to the carpet.
Yeah, here's that switch panel I was telling you was kicking our butts. I don't really see nothing in here. Oops. It's too dark. You can't see it. Yeah. This is, oh yeah. Oh, and then I forgot the cool whips. I forgot all about the cool whips.
Damien's taking those.
Are you kidding me?
I think it was a joke.
I hope so.
He's like,
He put the LED. I don't know, how do you turn them on? I don't even know where he's got a switch for them things.
I don't know. Damien says, can I have them and put them on my 01?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, and look at that. He bolted right through the freaking arm for the CB antenna.
The wire's cut.
Oh, he cut the wires off?
Yeah.
Or is that a button?
No, that's cut wires.
Is that cut? I was gonna say maybe they're battery operated. I don't freaking know.
No, that's cut wires.
Oh yeah, he did cut them off.
Apparently he decided he didn't want them after he bought them.
Well, let's cut off on that side too.
I would assume.
And then, yeah, this is how he ran the CB wire. He drilled a hole right through the, or was that a factory
Looks like
mount?
he just ripped that wire right out.
Oh really?
There's no wire even going
Yeah, that's
through
how he
it.
ran the CB wire. Right here, coiled it up on top of the sun visor and right into the back of the CB. I don't know what this is. It should be the power wires, but I don't know.
Oh, I bet this is for his lights maybe?
I don't know.
It's just cut.
Maybe that wasn't, he's running off the CB wire maybe?
I don't know.
Who freaking knows? And then, yeah, it's got wires cut up here.
Well, they go back here, the wire.
Well, there should be wires up there for the CB for power and stuff. I don't know.
Huh.
Take all that crap out and start over.
Yeah.
Busted the little knob off the end of the shit, or the blinker. Oh yeah, and then we fired the truck up. You know, they smoke a little bit when they start.
A little bit, yeah.
Somewhere underneath here, he busted the exhaust because the exhaust fumes were starting to come in from underneath the dash when I started it to let it warm up. And he broke the dipstick, so it's spraying oil all over the side of the motor, so we need a new dipstick. And like I said, I don't know what else. We gotta check stuff out on the hull. And the front bumper, he must have hit something on both sides because the front bumper is all, it's twisted in on both corners like he ran into something. Oh yeah! Make sure I don't hit the camper. I see that. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I broke the end off the dipstick, so it doesn't even seal. So when we got there, the dipstick was hanging out like that, so oil. Actually, don't look so bad now. Looked worse before. And then this, I don't know what in the world he's got going on there. The other side, the wire for the headlight, oh, I wrapped it up a little bit, but yeah, that was rubbing on the tire. So I'm not sure. But yeah, underneath, and you can kind of see some of the oil on the ground, but it's leaking oil pretty good out of the oil pan. And then the power steering is leaking. And it's dripping on the floor. It's crazy. Beat the living crap out of this thing. So now I gotta go through the whole damn thing and I don't know, let her sell it as is and take a big old hit. I don't know what to do, but we did get a whole compartment full of, I don't know what yet, empty oil jugs, airline, I don't know what's all in there, but go through that too. Went through and had this thing all clean before it left. It comes back, freaking disaster. Absolutely disgusting. I still can't believe that tire over there. It's got cord showing. But yeah, there's a little tour of that for right now.
Now it's time to clean.
She's probably thinking I'm procrastinating while she's gonna clean or something.
He is procrastinating because he doesn't want to help me clean.
Oh.
But he is going to help clean.
I'm gonna help. I don't know why you yelling at me that I'm not gonna help.
So we'll talk to you guys later. It's
I'm
time
just
to vacuum.
procrastinating. I just wanna,
Time to vacuum.
I wanna
Hand me that
procrastinate
vacuum.
some more.
Give me the vacuum. Vacuum.
Okay, time to go. Well, it's been about 3 weeks now since we got the Western Star back. We got it all cleaned out. About as good as it's gonna get. And then I took those quarter fenders off. And anything that was damaged pretty much just came off the truck. We didn't stick any money into it. Yeah, it's early. And yeah, it's already off with its new owners, so. It's going to Wyoming out to the fracking fields, so, or whatever you wanna call them. They're gonna haul sand with it, I guess. That's what they plan on doing now with it, so. But now, this is what I'm doing. First time pulling the dry van, hauling totes of like seed-cord seed beans. We're in Lincoln, Illinois right now. I've already done a couple drops in Iowa up to Wisconsin. Came down into Illinois and I gotta do a little running around in here. And then I head down to Jackson, Tennessee, deliver down there. I think I get reloaded there too. And then I gotta go up to Tipton, Indiana. And then from Tipton, Indiana, I head back toward home. Go to Dunlop, Iowa, which is down by Omaha. Back up to Sioux City, and then home for the week. So it's my first week out on the road in the big truck. Otherwise, for the last, I don't know, I think it's probably been about a month and a half since I've been working for Horseman. Been hauling grain trailers, hauling like bulk seed to different locations. Even hauling out of some fields and stuff like that. So I've been home every night. You know, go to work, get on the road or whatever about 6:30 in the morning and home about 6 o'clock at night typically. So it's kind of nice being at home every night. Still putting on like 600 miles a day. But now they're starting to whatever you call it, distribute the seed like in the totes and stuff. So different varieties get sent different directions and whatnot. So I'm just out doing a whole big route, a lot of picks, a lot of drops. So I have everything figured out, so it's about 1 week out. Leave Monday morning, usually try and be back by Friday night, Thursday night, something like that. So I'll actually be back Thursday night, and then I'll have that Dunlop and Sioux City, Iowa drop on Friday. So as long as the weather cooperates, we got that system moving through. But right now it's 50 degrees and it's still raining, so it hasn't got below freezing. At home, it's a mess. A lot of ice and stuff like that. We haven't got a lot of snow yet, the wife said, but been keeping a close eye on the weather. So it's kind of a little quick whatever of what I'm up to now. Since campers are slow, this is what we're gonna do this winter. It's a lot nicer having a sleeper. I can tell you that already. Been in here two nights already. All right, it's like night and day difference from sleeping in the back seat of a pickup to back of a sleeper. So I got doing the pre-trip. I gotta get my logs and stuff going. Get the GPSs all set up. I want to send out a big thanks to everybody that was messaging me on locations with the truck and helping us get that back. That was a royal pain in the ass. So I did hear that somehow he got another truck and he's pulling for somebody else already. So I don't know how this guy's doing this over and over and over, but no driver's license, no nothing, and still getting trucks and whatnot. So he's good at what he does, I guess. So hoping I see him on the road somewhere and I can get a license plate number and stuff off the truck and kind of make his life elegant. So someday the cops got to catch him, right? But anyway, I wanted to say thank you to all that helped, and it's time for me to get back on the road again. So I might do some filming of this on how this kind of goes if anybody's curious, but I know our channel's mainly on campers and stuff like that, so I don't know. But we're back to a manual, so that's kind of fun. We're all loaded. Got a load of seed beans heading down to Jackson, Tennessee. So let's hope the wind does not do what they say it's going to do. But they're talking up to 60-mile-an-hour winds, tornado warnings, blah blah blah. So let's hope that is not the case. But so yeah, a little different than campers. Turn that down before we get copyright. Yeah, a little different than campers this year. It's a lot nicer, like I said. I'm not gone over the road all the time. Home most nights, except for this week. Got a longer route, so yeah, we're supposed to drop in Jackson, Tennessee tonight. Well, this afternoon. I don't know what even it is right now. 9:30. My drop-off time is 4:04. Is my dock time. So, and then after that, we go to Rontoul, Illinois. So I'll probably head back that way tonight. And then I go to Tipton, Indiana. Get another load there. And then head back to Marcus. So supposed to be in Marcus on Friday morning. So Thursday night, hopefully I am back home. But kind of nice having the full-size sleeper, like I said. So that's kind of a big bonus. It sleeps way nicer. And it's got one of those, oh man, brain fart. The little diesel heater, whatever, in the sleeper. So I don't have to leave the truck running all night, so that's nice. Keeps nice and toasty. But let's see how this adventure goes. Like I said, I've been doing this for a little over a month now, but this is the first time doing the dry van and going over the road. Otherwise, I'm usually loading out of like those auger there. The totes that I have in the back, they'll unload that through that auger and then into a hopper trailer like what's over there. So that's when we haul bulk, and then those guys will put it in the big white grain bins and whatnot, and they'll sit till spring until they treat them and sell it to farmers. So then it gets put in the ground and cycle begins all over again. So learning all these elevators and seed plants and stuff. That's the biggest thing. So never been to any of these, obviously, so I gotta go to the office every time and find out where I'm supposed to go. But they're all pretty easy. Every one of these places is super easy to deal with and helpful, so it's really slick. And getting loaded and unloaded takes usually less than a half hour, 45-minute stops, so in and out pretty quick. But all right, I gotta get on the road, and maybe we'll see you guys again in Jackson, Tennessee. We'll see what this place looks like. Well, we're getting reloaded again. I got down to Jackson, Tennessee, got those all off, worked my way back up to Illinois, and last night hit that, a little loud, hit the backside of that storm system that's moving across the country, and wind picked up like crazy. The trailer was dog trapping like 5, 6, 7 feet. It was going all the way off to the shoulder end of the rumble strips. I got down to like 30 mile an hour. I had 2 miles till my exit so I could get parked. And you could tell who was unloaded and who was loaded for sure. I just kind of got in line with 4 or 5 guys doing like 35, 40 mile an hour. Our trailers were everywhere. We all pretty much hit that same exit, just getting off. So there's no truck stop on that exit. And I found a little strip mall that has, it's not a Runnings, but it's like a Runnings. And I ended up parking there. So that was kind of interesting. But almost done for the week. We've been to Wisconsin. We did 1 drop in Iowa, a drop in Wisconsin, Illinois. Did a couple back and forth little short runs. Down to Jackson, Tennessee. We're back up to Illinois. And then I gotta go drop these empty totes off in Tipton, Indiana. I get unloaded and reloaded there. And then I head back to Marcus, so. School's canceled. A lot of schools are canceling. The weather's not looking good, so I think I could pretty much make it back to like the Iowa state line and